Welcome to this week's Motivational Monday video. This is about the compass you carry, finding your north, or finding a direction you can return to and one that feels true. If you've ever held a compass, you know it's a simple tool. There's no batteries, no Wi-Fi, no updates, just a small needle that always points north. No matter where you stand, on a mountain, in a city, or in the middle of a field, that needle stays steady. But here's the interesting part. A compass can't tell you where to go. It only tells you where north is. The direction you choose from there is entirely up to you. In life, we all carry an invisible compass. It's made up of our values, our experiences, the people who influence us, and the things we believe matter. And just like a real compass, it doesn't force us down a path, it simply points. Now the challenge is this, excuse me, are you paying attention to the compass, to your compass? Because it's surprisingly easy to get turned around. Sometimes you follow the loudest voice instead of the truest one. Sometimes you chase what's popular instead of what's meaningful. Sometimes you drift because you're moving fast but not checking in on your direction. Imagine hiking without ever looking at your compass. You might be walking confidently straight into the wrong valley. The same thing happens in life when you don't pause to check your direction. Are the choices you're making today taking you toward the person you want to become, or away from them? A compass also teaches you something else. Being off course isn't a failure, it's just feedback. If you're walking east when you meant to go north, the compass doesn't judge you. It doesn't shout, it simply points quietly and consistently back to where you need to go. You can correct your path at any moment. That's good news for you and all of us. We all take wrong turns. We get distracted. We all have days when we feel lost, but the compass is still there. Your values are still there. Your direction can still be corrected. And here's the final thought. A compass works best when you hold it level and still. If you're shaking it, spinning it round, or running with it, the needle wobbles. But when you pause, just for a moment, it settles. Sometimes the most important thing you can do is stop, breathe, using my breathing technique, and let your inner compass settle. That's when clarity comes. That's when direction becomes obvious again. So as you go through the week, the days, the weeks, the months, remember the compass you carry. Check it often, trust it, and don't be afraid to adjust your path when you need to, because direction matters more than speed, and even the smallest compass can guide you to the biggest destination. And of course, what better way to help you is by using my ABC method, a psychologically proven strategy for improving your emotional, mental and overall well-being. So A is for affirmation. So your affirmation, you could say, my compass guides me to the biggest destinations, or I know there is a direction I can return to and one that feels true. And then B for breathing, the effective breathing, excuse me, breathe in slowly from the diaphragm, slowly in through your nose to the count of 3, hold to the count of 3, and then exhale slowly through your mouth to the count of 3. And then C. C is for using your creative imagination. And for today, my Mind Bites mindfulness meditation is called the compass, finding your north. This mindfulness meditation reinforces the idea of direction, clarity, and inner guidance. So I'm going to switch my phone off just now because I think it was on. Let's pause again and we'll do the Mind Bites meditation. Take a moment to sit comfortably with your back against the back of the chair, upright but relaxed. Place your hands on your thighs, just relax them, and now close your eyes. Take another deep breath in through your nose to the count of 3. Hold to the count of 3. And then exhale through your mouth to the count of 3. Imagine you're holding a small compass in your hand. It's simple, steady, and quiet. Feel its weight. It's light, but purposeful. Notice the needle. Notice the needle inside. Even when you move your hand slightly, it wobbles. And then it finds its direction again. It always returns to north. As you breathe gently, imagine that this compass represents your inner sense of direction, your values, your intentions, the person you want to become. Take a moment to picture that inner needle. Maybe it's been pulled in different directions. Maybe it's been spinning with busyness, noise, or pressure. Or maybe it's been steady, pointing clearly. Whatever it's doing, just notice it without judgment. Now with your next breath in, imagine the compass becoming still. The needle settles. It finds north again. Let that be a reminder. No matter how far you've wandered, no matter how many times you've taken, with different turns, spinning, turning, there is always a direction you can return to. A direction that feels true. Now slowly open your eyes and bring yourself back into where you are now. Stretch your arms, yawn, shugle these shoulders, that shake, shrug your shoulders to release any tension. Now use this exercise every time you want to find and reinforce the idea of direction, clarity, and inner guidance. And remember my 2 tips I always mention: smile and laugh. They cost you nothing. And please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's free. And please leave comments, constructive of course. And thank you all for watching and listening. And virtual hugs to everyone.